What's up, guys? It's COD, back with another Clash Royale video. Just wanted to show you guys the sudden death challenge. I got 12-0 in it, and honestly, it's a really fun challenge, really fast-paced too, and overall, like, one mistake, one overcommit, one bad push, you're finished. So, it took me a few tries. I don't know if I said that already. But there are some really intense games, and the deck I used for this was this deck. It looks crazy, guys, but this is a Cycle Bloom Freeze deck. And you guys already know that in the Sudden Death Challenge, once you take a tower out, it's finished. So, the bad part about this deck is if they have Rocket or Lightning or a lot of anti-air, this deck is really going to fall short. But if they overcommit or can't really protect against it, insta games like seconds, and like not even joking. And I'll show you it. So I'm going to show you the top 4 games I played with this deck. So going in, and I'll put it at 2 speed. Going in on this game, he was running Mega Knight, and what you'll see, guys, is I'll do Spear Goblins to see if they overcommit. And seeing that he put a Wizard on the right or on the left side, I knew that he didn't have much anti-air. So I pushed my balloon. As you see, guys, it got 2 hits. The balloon does like almost 1,000 damage every hit. I think it does 800 damage or something. And as you see, I'm building pressure because he's overcommitting. The only thing that's saving him in this game is the Tornado. If he didn't have Tornado, he would have lost. And I mean, I'll give him props because he defended very well. But this deck cycles very fast. I zapped there. The Mega Knight was doing a lot of damage. And as you see there, I put so much pressure to the point where he didn't know what to do. He tried to Tornado, but it was 1 tile 2 front. I froze and I won. Another big mistake he did is he overcommitted. Guys, if you overcommit in this challenge and the push fails, you're either gonna die or gonna take a lot of damage, and that's not what you want. Because a lot of people are running Rockets, Lightnings, and just fast-paced decks. A lot of the people I faced right now, we're using a lot of beatdown decks, like this guy right here. This guy was crazy. This guy nearly took me out, but I made a huge comeback. So, I did a push, and you'll see later. I did a push. He made a big counter and nearly took my tower. And as you see, guys, I'm going to point this out. The push I like to do is Spear Goblins. Then I like to do Ice Golem. Then I like to do Lumberjack Balloon, because unless they have a lot of anti-air, they're going to have a lot of ground troops. And you'll see here, like, he's going to go in a really heavy attack. I didn't know if he had spells or not, but overall, I defended that pretty well. But I had no zap, so I was just like, whatever, I'll just take the damage. So as you see, I took 1,000 damage, and Executioner plus Tornado really kills this deck. So you want to make sure that you freeze really on time. Here's his biggest mistake, guys. He put all his anti-air there, but of course the Tornado saved him. I was tempted to shock there, but I knew that it wouldn't help. So I just said whatever. Right here was crazy. I was like, oh god, what do I do? So I had a Lumberjack and Zap, and look at that. Look how close it got, guys. And I almost died here, but look at that. The Lumberjack comes in clutch. The Lumberjack dies. It gets that little speed. I freeze. He did that terrible mistake, and I barely win. That was such a close game, guys. If he would have tornadoed, he would have come back, would have killed me, and I would have lost. And yeah, it's just crazy. And I'll do a rundown in the next game of how you want to start the match. So as you see, guys, I have a really bad start. I have Spear Goblins, Ice Golem, Lumberjack, and the Ice Spirit. You really want to make sure you have Ice Golem and Balloon and Freeze all in one. You want to make sure the Lumberjack you have as well, because that's going to not only do like damage when going towards a crown tower or troops, but it's also a good distraction unit, and that rage makes a huge deal when it comes to this deck. So what you'll see me do is I'll Spear Goblin in the back because I want them to overcommit. It's such a basic but really game-changing play, because then you get to see what they're going to do. So right now in my head I'm thinking, okay, he probably either has Golem or Mega Knight or some crazy giant, or I don't know, crazy siege deck. So I pushed really hard here. I saw that he had a Mega Knight. I waited, and this is crucial, guys. This is what won me the game. Look at that glitch. I knew that the dragon wasn't going to kill my balloon alone, so I wanted to wait as long as possible. And then I was right, guys. My prediction was right. He put an Inferno Dragon. I freeze everything. He could only zap. It doesn't change anything. I zap to reset, and it's game over. Literally, in less than a minute, GG, no chance. And I'll show you one last game, guys, to show you how great this deck is and how crazy this challenge is. I went up against this guy. This guy was insane. The bad counter to this deck is probably all air, like Lava Loon. And I'm just going along and I'm like, okay, cool. I'm about to win, right? Look at this push, guys. He Lava Looned, he Graveyard, he Fireballs, and he freezes. And right now I'm thinking, oh my god, I hope he doesn't have Miner or Clone or something crazy. Because I didn't know, I think, one card. So I decided a Lumberjack, and then I win. I think this wasn't the right one. But as you see, guys, like, it's all about that initial push, that initial thinking, that initial delay. If you guys wait long enough, then you're going to win. And my thinking here was this. He overcommitted on the left to try and kill me. And I knew he didn't have much to counter my Lumberjack. So I pushed the Ice Spirit, the Lumberjack, and the Zap. That alone killed him, because he had no ground troops after that. And that's the bad part about using all air, because the only ground troops you'll have is either Goblin Gang or Skarmy, and Zap alone really makes it crazy. And these are the decks I was seeing all the time. This Golem, I promise this is the last one, guys. This Golem was really funny. So, as you see, I'm stalling. I don't want to make a big push and him defend it. Because if he wizards and bats, my push is gone. He builds right, I lose. So what I do here is I play bats passively. I know he doesn't have much to defend, so automatically I Ice Golem, I Lumberjack, and then I Balloon. And then I have Freeze in rotation. By the time he does anything, freeze it, baby. No, I zapped it, and then I could freeze too. And look at this, guys. Boom. Like, easy. It's just really wait for your opponent to overcommit or make a bad play, spam bridge, and try and get that balloon all the way across. This is the more cycly version. The better all-round one is you can replace poison with, I think it was Spear Goblins. So that way if they put bats or minions, you can freeze and poison and all of it's dead. This deck is really good for this challenge. Really cycly, really good, but can be countered really quickly. So 30k gold, really nice. Let's see what's in our chest. 11k gold, hopefully we can get a legendary. 2 giants, 3 bomb towers, 6 goblin huts. Mirror sucks. 24 3 muskies, that's actually pretty decent. And Actually, that's really good. Holy crap. Goblins is really good. Okay. Okay, the game's like, you like balloons so much? Have them. Have them. So yeah, that's the challenge. That's the deck, guys. Just go passive in the beginning. If they overcommit or use any like air troops on one side, push the other. And then wait on freeze for the best possible moment. That one game where the guy had Bowler, Ewiz, and I think it was Dragon, I got lucky. But you just gotta play it right, and you just gotta outplay them. So, good luck with this deck, guys. It took me a few tries just because one of the other runs I played, I went against all hard counters, and the other one, I got to 11 wins and lost to a similar deck, and he just froze me, ballooned me, and I died. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you guys get this. It's a lot of gold. If you can get it on the first try or on the second, really good value. Because this is like 70k gold, which is really nice. And you're getting 550 cards. So yeah, like, sub, comment, do all that good stuff. And I'll see you in the next one, guys.